All right. Welcome, folks. We are live. There we go. Hope you're having a good day. Let's just get our usual warm-up run going. We start on yellow deck. And just send it. It's a lot of hearts. Okay. Gonna be close, probably a little short. And by a little short, I mean just way over. Not even close. It's an unfortunate fortune teller. Ooh. Haven't done one of these in a while. You know what, maybe we will take the fortune teller. Just kidding. Alright, let's greet it. I have regrets. Hearts again? Oh god. I'm getting flashbacks to, yeah, that life I lost against Halion now. It's gonna happen again. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. We have a lot of things I need to buy here, unfortunately. I think it's just like that. Okay. This isn't quite enough. But it's fine. Could go Rarin mode here. Look, I know we have a red card right now, but this is way too good not to take. Get ourselves some chips and we're zooming. Why are these hearts coming up so frequently? I want it so bad, but the rental is kind of gross with how much Econ we're struggling with right now. This will take me from 2 to 5. I think we actually do it. Even that Nancy was looking kind of fine there. No SpongeBob today? I mean, we're missing the pants already. That's a really long straight. Lizard's Lair, thank you for the 4 months. Oh, I need to turn the alerts back on. Sorry. We're still in MLB mode. Okay, takes 15 pop-ups to get through stream elements just to turn the alerts back on. Roffle ever do a 24-hour stream? No, of course not. I think it's silly to... I would go insane. We don't get trading card value here. Okay, we can do that. That is going to cut into our red card value, but having a reliable source of Times Mold is probably a good idea. Surely we don't just die here, though. No, the Queens and Eights will get us. Go here. I think we need to get our money back sorted. Hello? Sure. Let's maybe not. Well, let's play the Flush House just to get through.
Well met.
MVP, thank you for the 5 months. Okay. Please, please, please immolate me here.
Well met.
Sire Clank, thank you for the prime. Is it okay to sit at low econ for the first few antes on gold stake? I mean, you play what the game gives you, right?
Well met.
Sire and Ninja, thank you for the subs.
Well met.
And Balls Itchy, welcome back. Hello. I guess this is the benefit of having a small deck. Fortunately, I don't know if we can get the voucher responsibly. I don't even know if we take the pack here. We just... Okay. Man, the wheel is just crushing me lately. I had a straight there. Probably just better off holding for the flush. Surely. Oh, thank you. That plus 20 might be a difference maker. Probably would have gotten there anyway with the back-to-back flushes. It would have put a lot of stress on the follow-up draw, though. It's a little late for a rocket. I still have no source of chips. So we need to draw a big hand here. Or rather, multiple big hands here. Could play the 3-10s. Let's play the full house. Constellation here for the vibes. Look, if we could find some planets, it would be our best Joker. Also, Paul, thank you for the super chat earlier. Sorry, I missed it. Funny? This could actually be okay. We need chips more than anything right now. Probably got to take the blue seal. I don't think I have enough base malt to justify keeping the steel in hand right now. Well, we have it anyway.
Well met.
Mutt packet, thank you for the 6 months. Please be enough. Yeah, that's what no chips will do to a man. Like, maybe I should have taken the square joker, but like my econ was already kind of cooked from the start, right? Wow. Good thing we're on yellow deck. We just buy these two. Aces. Come on. At least give me one. In late. A $9, $15 rare joker. But it's funny. Okay. It's bad right now, but the polychrome matters, I guess. Oh god, we're dead.
Well met.
And we're dead. Kubi. Thank you for the 3 months. Do I even go for here? The aces, maybe? Hellbound, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on the... Okay, hold on. The Black Stake Nan Nymph. Well done. Ah, that was a 9 I should have discarded. I think if I don't hit the ace, we just die here. So, one more chance. Failed out. Okay. I think we need the short-term value here. Hold. How about some flat malt? That doesn't suck. I guess it's you. Okay. I can fix this. 6s. Where's the hologram help? Surely the long-term value will matter. Oh my god. Just draw 4 of a kind, smiley face. Wait. That was pretty good. The Polychrome Family Natural. Yeah, I paid $15 for it. Not a very good play. Okay, that's what we need is purple. How are we going to make 4 of a kinds with a hologram? Am I stupid? We're just not using the family, I guess. For Jax. Hey, welcome, Murphy. This might not win in 1 anymore. Although with the juiced hologram. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Is that purple? Hackermans. Take 6s so that we can kill them with 6 Sense later. That's Uranus. Nope. This is not the constellation run anymore. Alright, get out of here. Now we can play whatever stupid hand we want. Like 4 of a kind, for instance. We are once again in need of chips, though. There's a 6 for me, at least. Boo. Me looking in the pantry? What kind of chips are you reaching for, Murphy? Cleric, thank you for the bits. Nachos have been dispatched to your location. Chips are coming. All right, I'll get to the drop zone and try not to let it land on my head like it happens in Lethal Company all the time. Or 6s. I can feel the 6th sense. Oh! Okay. Pause. And champ. And work our way towards that. Wasn't even one of the good 6s. Where are my 10s? Now I'm winning too fast. But I'll line up for Anti 3. I have like 1 good joker. 2 good jokers. We're jacking it. Could have been greedier. 3-bait actually good here with hologram making the deck fat and random. We have 1 good joker here. You make a compelling argument. You could kill the family for that. Or the baseball card. Baseball card's honestly giving me 1.5x right now. It's doing as much as... Like, both of these are doing the same, which is nothing. That's our mans right there. Sevens. I don't think we're doing this, are we? Oh, hey, we finally drew 4 of a kind. That's funny. Sure. Okay. So you can make more of those kings, or even more of the 6s to make it funny. This still works, right? It says it works because it doesn't have to score, but like it is inconsistent with a lot of things. Like, uh-oh. Yeah, we're dead anyway. Turns out that was a load-bearing baseball card. Jeez, no wonder I lost to Halion last week. These draws are pretty horrendous. I want both of these. Like, together, these would be kind of crazy. I'll just take the immediately strong thing so that we can save money by the voucher. Where are the streamer luck evangelists now? They're probably still here, but too stupid to recognize, like, what's going on. Or how that refutes their entire premise. Alright. So I guess we're doing it. Even though it's unbelievably bad here. Speaking of. What's our boss blind? Heed? This doesn't matter. I have to buy this now, and we just gave up our single lever of strength that we currently have in exchange for a Joker that currently does nothing. Anonymous, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on completing gold stakes. It's the content play? Yeah, but like, is it really the content play if 90% of the time you make the content play, you don't get any content out of it because the run just dies? We can probably take one of these. I don't think we can take both. This might already just even kill me. No, as long as we get enough pairs, we're fine. Surely. Probably open both of these. We need some levels in pair and high card. We got neither. A 2 would
Well
be, like, pretty good under normal conditions, I think. The courier, thank you for the Brim. Decent chance of at least a pair here. This is bad. Yeah, we're dead. Unless... Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, we need some chips. We need some jokers that do something. Anonymous, thank you for the super chat. I have finished the challenges, yeah. Okay, wait, this actually makes the Baron not so doo-doo butts. Start here, see if we can get a bit of value before... Okay, we're just gonna buy these and come back for the voucher. Please show me a temperance. At least it's deck fixing. Please show me the planets I need. That almost counts. Oh, forgot to move the 4. Surely this egg will recover my Econ, right? Eights. It's 1 additional king. 0 levels in Pluto though. What's this look like since we need chips so badly? Okay. Voucher goes kind of crazy. I need the purple. Sell you. Probably need you. We sell you and go with the bag of bussy. Buy this. Would have been better off just taking the less risky line. Oh. All right then. With one of these. Probably one of these. Hello. Already seen the heart boss. Okay. Temperance helps. Okay, we really need to get our Pluto going now. Spades are debuffed. This, I think, will do it. I can't believe you've done this. Where are my kings? There they are. Perfect.
Well met.
Pit cube. Thank you for the 6 months. Pluto is a good idea here. Probably didn't need to do that first, but I already have. YOLO. Sells for a lot, at least. Do need chips. But maybe not that badly. Don't need that. Okay. Let's hit you with one of these. I don't want this one to win. The next one should, though. Can you give me useful tarots, please? That counts. Welcome, Gio. Might be too much score already, but... Ooh. Okay. Another gold card. All right. My God. These are some good tarot cards. Just need to figure out what I want to do with them. Probably cut down on my deck, because I'm having a hard time drawing the kings reliably. Storm Rider, thank you for the 8 months. It's our boss blind. The Serpent. Yeah, that's especially going to be bad for me. We might just be dead to the Serpent. These cards are useless and bad for the Raised Fist, even. This one's fine. This is bad news. Yeah, we're cooked. Yeah, this is just a horrendously bad time for the Serpent to show up. It's really unlucky to get the Serpent there. Like, I think most other bosses we beat pretty easily. Fluffy, thank you for the 7 months. Nick, thank you for the super chat. You consider a gold stake a standard and then the white stake easy mode, or is white stake standard? I don't think it matters. It's just... you're saying it's the same thing, but phrased differently. I don't think it helps you in a meaningful way to make that distinction. Can do this because we're taking the skip here. Two. Oh. Should do Twitch. Sorry, Twitch predictions. I think if you want to see something on a stream, you can just fire up OBS and do it yourself. My experience is that doing Twitch predictions is miserable for everybody involved. Let's maybe see if we can avoid death here. Because I have died to greedy in a reserve parking before. Almost did again. Neat. Oh, okay. That's a pretty good roll. Could go Rarin mode. Discarding 8s. How about an Immolate? It's not bad. I like going jacks because they're just a strength away from being face cards. Fluffy Rizzo, thank you for the bets. Congrats on C++. My god. It's pretty unlucky. Did not want to clear that. Take an early purple. Do I just take a random king here to increase the density of face cards? Probably take this. I really like that rebate, but I'm worried that if the banana breaks and I go all in on that as my mult source, I just die. So I don't really want that to happen. Oh, there's my red seal. So we know that's a jack, right? Why not steel card? Because it's not good? What does a steel card do for me? When I have 0 base mults? $1.5x? Yeah, 1.5x times 2 is 1. So, that's why I didn't take the steel card. Mime Tech, thank you for the prime. Yeah, if you just saw the Baron run that we did, you can see very clearly why we didn't take the the steal. Well, at least we found something for the sock to do. It's also something for the sock to do. Nope. Right, you can probably go now since we have a backup plan. And a fair amount of money if things fail. Holy, okay. Let's see if we can find the red seal. But I will use it on one of these jacks before we leave. Surely this isn't too greedy, right? Oh! I wasn't greedy enough. That's, not good. Gotta roll down here. Sure. Oh. I fear that this is just gonna bait me into dying, so let's try and avoid that from happening. Frey. Thank you for the, Jesus. Thank you for the bits. I mean, the lucky cards are kind of popping, if nothing else. Nice. Just make more jacks. Probably don't need more queens, though. Surely this will be good. Copium. Okay, we're gonna take the hiker because it's the funny thing. Welcome, Schuster. Oh no! Did not want that. It doesn't play nice with the seltzer, which we are, despite all evidence to the contrary, trying to play towards. Or that doesn't play well with the dusk. Okay. I guess I just forgot how early it is in the run. I'm gonna die because of no, okay. Oh. Lucky cards really took their time. Okay. Decent chance that there's jacks in here. But let's just find the sure thing. Okay. This could be the red seal. It was. Worth. Okay. I mean, they both hit at the same time, so I only got the one out of it, but plus the second one that came through. Probably do want to pick that up, but maybe like towards the end of the round. So that we can ensure that we see more of our deck. Uh-oh. Thank you. Oh, okay. Those are pretty good. These aren't. I guess we just take this. We gotta expend that just to make room. Okay. Let's actually go with more lucky card hits. So we can make this cat more better. We want death? I mean, at this point, I would just settle for Hung Man. It's the only jack that I have left that needs a lucky card. So I think we save the fool for maybe something better. Like if we were able to get that death, for instance. The responsible thing is probably to get out of the hiker here for the business card. That's exactly what we want.
Well met.
DJ, thank you for the 4 months. Definitely take this, give ourselves more time to set up. Sure. Let's keep the hiker around a little bit longer. We would have made a lot of money here. That probably wins. Wait a minute. That also wins? Jesus. Did not want that. Gonna be useless voucher. Smiley face. Wow, it's a death. And a good one. Wait, does this win? No! That's unbelievable. Let's make sure we learn nothing from this previous round. Please don't 20 molt me. Thank you. Beautiful. Oh. The precision order as well. He's done it. 110 extra chips on these bad boys. Huge. You love to see it. Would have loved to see you without the perishable. Maybe should have just cleared the voucher. I thought we were not so far along here. This run is pretty much 100% winnable now if the plant doesn't screw us over. So not 100% then. Just based on the definition of the words that you said. We do have all of our 10s left, I think. Here's one. There's two. Here. All right, getting somewhere. Just need better deck fixing and I don't know, better deck fixing is the main thing. Thank you. Gonna keep a lucky count around just in case you get a lucky card build. What, out of curiosity, what stream are you watching right now, if not this one? That's a problem. All right, we're just not playing towards the dusk right now. Watching the streamer Ninja? Okay. Okay. You could do a lot worse than that. Is ran worse or better? What are the words that you're trying to say to me?
Well met.
Audio Torrent, thank you for the prime. And Raren, thank you for the bit. Thank you for the raid. How did the second game go against Doc? Someone was just asking in my chat, is Ran better or worse? I don't know what that means, but maybe it pertains to you. So thank you, Ran, for the raid. I don't know, better or worse than what they didn't say. I have no means of answering that question, but maybe you can. But thank you for the raid, my favorite Balatro streamer, Ran. We've got something cooking up after a bunch of pretty devastatingly bad runs. I am thinking that what we're going to do here is maybe sell out of the cat for a smiley face and then, or rather, sell out of the cat for an idol. I ruined the bit already. Sell out of the cat for an idol, and then once we get our deck fully online for the idol, we can sell that for a smiley face. How do you feel about that line? I'm seeing a lot of smiley faces in chat, so I think I've got my answer there. We also did have a hiker at one point this run, so we've got 150 chips on just this Jack of Hearts alone. So, you might say we're jacking it bigly. Oh god. Oh god. Extra large boss blind? What are we gonna do? Not getting dusk value? I literally can't. I'm too strong. I was winning in one hand with high card not long ago. Guess I could play not a face card as a high card, but most of my lucky cards are face cards, so it's like kind of okay. Defeats the purpose. But also, like, this scores just a lot on its own. See? Look how much that scored. Maybe we can get by with this now, since there's no enhancement, because I really do want to save this for a red seal. Well, guess we're stuck with this death for now. Surely some modest scaling on this Lucky Cat will be the difference. This Lucky Cat that's definitely never getting sold, right? Is buying the Grabber even worth it when you go in for a Dusk build? I mean, clears a voucher in the worst case scenario. But like, I'm clearing blinds without the Dusk right now because I don't need the Dusk right now. As we just discussed right now. Bars.
Well met.
Hit it. Ink, thank you for the prime. Alright, maybe the Dusk is worth it for the money. Personally, I reckon Lucky Cat build is the best build if you can get it going. Okay. You're the expert. It is currently my worst Joker. So. Two non-heart jacks. Worst part about the hiker is like you have to pretend to care about how many chips are on it when you're beating the blinds by millions. Okay, we do have more 10s, right? Two more. And we got a hermit, which is nice. Could have taken the glass just to try and break something. Maybe just to like feel something again. Stupid sexy cat. It's a lot of red seals. I don't think we're getting an idol online. Unless... huge. Stuck with the death. Wait, no, not necessarily. Stuck with the death again. Unlucky. Scammed? Money do be hitting at least. Oh! And so do the Taros, jeez. You sell a cat for the Ecto. Probably not. But also there's like no guarantee that I ever see an Ecto. Alex, thank you for the membership. Appreciate that. I forgot. Do we have a purple still?
Well met.
The Beefin, thank you for the prime. Hello, lucky cards. There we go. Maybe should have preserved the Fool there going into these tarot packs. Chat, I've got an idea. That was a good idea. I don't think there's a single legendary Joker that's better than what we have right now. One more in the deck. Trib is not better. Trib is the same as Idol if we find Idol, which is our goal. And I'm playing Jax, so unlucky. It's a lot of strengths. And a 1 and 5 to get weaker with the upside of Trib, which just has the same upside as Idol, is not very good, if you ask me. I miss my discards. Trib is better than Idol, right? Not usually. It's more limiting than Idol. Try and break some glass now. Jake, thank you for that donation. Appreciate that. I mean, at the end of the day, the issue is simply that, like, the 1 and 5 for the Trib is just not worth the risk, when in every other situation we get significantly weaker. Wow, that's lucky. That's not. Idol is uncommon.
Well met.
Box Bulb, thank you for the prime. Trib is better than Idol if you're going Kings Queens. Not if you know how to deck fix properly. If you just fix your decks, it's identical. I'm not going to play towards the Dusk anymore because of the boss blind that I just finally read. Why don't you take the dice? What do I sell for it and why is it better? Like, I would have to sell Photograph, my best point scoring Joker, in order to marginally augment my Lucky Cat, which is my worst point scoring Joker. Does that seem like a good trade-off to you? Could do a preemptive cat sell here. I sock better than cat because of... Is it because of glass hiker chips? No, the glass or the hiker chips are irrelevant. The sock is better than cat because it's better than cat, especially when we inevitably pivot to glass. Right now, the sock gives us ×2 molt, so it's significantly worse than cat. Just play the game how you want, and I'll do the same. Jesus Christ. You people are so annoying.
Well met.
How do you feel about Halion versus Zeno tonight? Look, I like Halion a lot. He's a good guy, but I need Zeno to beat him so that I can stay in playoff picture. One hand type shouldn't be a problem. That's what Rarin said? Yeah, Rarin and I are in a very similar position. Oh! No one saw anything. Lucky machine broke. Perkio is leagues above the other legends. Again, you're the expert. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of a Joker that does very little in, like, most situations. All legendaries have their uses aside from Yorick. Jesus, the bad takes just don't stop. Someone free me from this. There we go. I need these money hits if I'm going to sell this cat for an idol. Zero interest in backseating. You very clearly know how to play the game. It is very entertaining for me to watch. Oh my god. Base chatter alert. Hello? You gonna let YouTube chat mog you like that, Twitch? Jesus. Embarrassing. Bro, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Alright, we're gonna take this on the way out so we can... Like, it decreases the chance of finding the idol, but increases the chances of getting the idol ready to go. We do have one jack that needs this. Okay. Goodbye, cat. Oh, hey. It's that one jack that we were talking about. Let's do this first. So we can work on getting the, the dusk online. Glint. Thank you for the bits. I know I lose money from this, but I'm trying to find the purple, so because that's my best target for the stone card. And I do want to get the stone card out. Here we go.
Well met.
And we go here. Dank Sham, wow, thank you for the 11 months. Appreciate that. Now we really make the dusk annoying. Fortunate. Excellent. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Appreciate that. Do one of these.
Well met.
Psychotic Dreamer, thank you for the 5 months. Wait, did I need the glass here? We're a little bit short without it, right? So we probably do. I thought we were still on anti-11. Good recovery. Need more glass. I think I use the glass for scoring still. This one actually matters to get retriggered. We've been like 900k without glass. Yeah, we just saw it. That's why I reacted the way that I did and threw the glass. Yeah, I need this glass. Cool. Arrows, hello. I guess we could block. Glass right most still win the round. Maybe, probably, but I don't know. I'm not doing the math, nor am I willing to take the risk without doing the math. Holy. I would like to draw that purple still, but unlucky. This is all my jacks. Oof, don't do that. Since we're at like 900 million, it probably is way more than enough to put the glass in the back, but again, I just don't really care enough. It's not idle. One, two, three. Eesh. Rose Kitty, thank you for the donation. It's possible to get past the plant here. Nope. It's going to be very difficult to get to the plant here. So, one thing at a time. Especially with that garbage. It's an all glass dust can't even beat the blind. That's my concern. I think full, like, I think all, like, 5 glass would. I don't think that, I don't think what I'm throwing will. Okay, this is an extra 1, 2, 3. So 2 to the 8, or 2 to the third is 8. This is an extra 8x. This is an extra 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is an extra 2 to the 8th. So it's not even close. It's always the photo, right? Okay. All right, sir. There's a death on my floor right now. One more roll here. Sure. Hello.
Well met. Well met.
Dark Lotch and Devin, thank you for the subs.
Well met.
And Sargis, thank you for the 3 months as well. Good luck with the Borderlands farming. It's now 2 to the 4th, so it's just not even remotely close. It's always the photo. I know this is completely and utterly unnecessary, but we're dead to the boss blind, so we might as well post our best score anyway. Alright. Not a bad run. Actually, it was probably the tower there. Because I think our out is an active idol into Luchador somehow. But the odds of one of those things happening is pretty low right now, let alone both. Judgment gamble? I mean, there's nothing to gamble. We've died. At least you get to hear the fun clicky clack on the way out. Yeah, true. At least we die without breaking glass. And potentially rich? Yep. Alright. Click my clack, Balatro. Beautiful. Alright. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water, and then we'll keep it going. Yeah, I just realized that I was miscounting the sock. It was actually 2 to the 5th, so it was a little bit better than I was giving it credit for, but still... it's still better to copy the photo. Yeah, let's run it back on yellow. Chase the full house. It's usually a bad idea. Sometimes you get rewarded for bad ideas. Still negligible? No, the sock was never negligible. It was just worse than the photocopy. Excuse me. Okay. Big Gamer, thank you for the membership. Looks like we might be jacking it again. Are you so good at deck manipulation? I can never do it. Playing this game is my job, and so just lots of practice. But also money is the answer to deck fixing. And most questions in this game. Nice. Okay. That helps. Still pretty likely to at least hit 3 jacks. I wouldn't mind finding the blue seal again as well. Pay $1 for it. I think that's worth when we have interest rolling in. Oh, now you show up. Come on now. Let's see if we can force the 4 of a kind. I think we get through with the 3 of a kind. But we've invested a fair amount in the 4 of a kind already. Might be a little bit too greedy just because we aren't... Like, we do have 6 jacks in the deck, but we still have a 52 card deck. Seven jacks in the deck. Kind of an insane draw. This can't be a jack, right? This can. Hello? What is going on? I have 7 jacks on the deck. Is what's going on. Uh-oh. There we go. Those are some horrible Joker offerings. I can't really take the Hierophant right now when I'm like barely hanging on as it is. Oh, thank you. Like, I need all of these hands to dig for the jacks. Can't get greedy with the purple or the blue right now. Could have gotten greedy. Let's just stay with 4 of a kind. Okay. Let's start here. Shouldn't have started here. That could have been a Wraith if I had done it in the right order. I was kind of hoping for an Immolate. I mean, at least 8-ball is paying out. Yeah, this is the harm of taking the hieroglyph, but picking up the Mystic Summit and reducing the score requirements does help a bit. 8-ball hitting is an anomaly to me. Same. I'm getting more 8-ball hits in this run than I'd have with like dice in the build. Had to go and say something. See if we can find the blue. Guess. If we're gonna be broke, we might as well be broke. This'll save me, surely. Ooh, that's a bad boss blind. All right. How hard could it be to just draw 4 of a kind? Well, depends on what our initial draws are. It's a good start, at least. Saved. Hit me with some money here. Or you could do absolutely nothing. Got our hand back, that's a big deal. I did it wrong again and could have gotten the the Wraith a second time. Thanks, 8-ball. I don't think I care about you, but let's just keep blocking it. Money? No. Okay, we got money again. Hold.
Well met.
3, thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate that. Uh-oh. Wait, I had another... Oh my god. I forgot I got the grabber. Unlucky. What does a 2-pair look like? It's probably our best bet in a hand that we can draw reliably. All right. Hello? Uh-oh. This might have been a bad idea. Or the greatest idea ever invented. Surely? Yeah. It's an annoying boss blind. Sure would be cool to, like... I don't know. Let's just play this. Cool. If we could get a Molt Joker, this is a great setup. That's extraordinary. All right. So we spam pairs and play straights when we draw them. Very good.
Well met.
Bathu, thank you for the 5 months. A 2 could give me another straight here. $60 chips, that's already pretty good. Let me just grab this so that we can juice that supernova a bit better. Not gonna lie, Runner is one of my favorite pair jokers in this game. More favorite than 8-ball? 8-ball isn't a pair joker. Whereas Runner very obviously is. Hello? No 10s? A block of coal, thank you for the super chat. Okay, well, Blackboard is a really good pair joker as well. So we probably take that one. That was quick. Oh my god. The ultimate pair joker? Guess we can do this. I don't think we're gonna need the runner the way this is going. Even though it is a very good pair joker. Let the chips here help offset that need. I don't think we waste money trying to get the runner going anymore. Just need to find more money so that we can scale up the constellation. Hey, Blackboard, too much thinking? That checks out. It's almost as much thinking as Obelisk. Huge. Notoriously difficult to use Joker that requires lots of thinking, Obelisk.
Well met.
Viren, thank you for the 4 months. Maybe hold this in case we can find a blue seal. Don't really care about that. Weish, thank you for the super chat. When is the next photo chat build? I got bad news for you. You just missed it. Unlucky. $14. And Andres, thank you for the super chat. Glad you're enjoying the content. The plant? Oh, not you again. Never use... If you have 2 hands that are tied for most played and play one, what does it reset? Well, yeah, because if you have 2 hands that are tied for most played and then you play one of those, that becomes your most played hand. Is that confusing for a reason? Should kill Runner here or Supernova if Hologram shows up? I mean, we have 3 molt, so what are we multiplying if we get rid of the Supernova? Oh my god, we've found the blue seal. Crazy that playing a hand counts as playing a hand? Yeah, local thunk, please fix. Flowerbot is actually the confusing Joker? Doesn't it just do the things that it says it does? I mean, the great thing about Balatro is the Jokers do what they say they do, except for Matador. Which is why Matador is getting changed eventually. Another blue. Alright. I just want to use this death on something, man. But I can't find my blue seals. Is there maybe another blue seal in here that I can never draw again? That would be cool. It does exist. Wait, now I can't draw a pair, though? Oh, what's your problem, man? I'm pretty sure I've had Gross Michael and Cavendish together. If you like, I think I onked a Gross Michael, one died, the other didn't, and then I had both. I'll take that because Blackboard is valuable, but like the Constellation's going to be the carry eventually. And we can always just change the suit of it. Honking the banana is a real gamer play? I'm pretty sure it was like anti-1 in my first Joker, so there's no reason not to. I think the only cards we bother adding are blue seals at this point. Okay, now we're eventually approaching the point where we can consider getting out of the Supernova. Whoops, this might win. Yeah. Take a temperance here. That allows me to maybe take a peek for another blue seal. This could eventually be a blue seal. Give me access to more blue seals. What? How hard is it to draw a single pair? Not that hard, it turns out. Hand size will help me find those a little easier. Let's just take this. This will help me find the blue seals that I do have a little easier. Does make the blackboard kind of sketchy, but again, we're doing fine without blackboard value right now. And so what we would rather do is scale the constellation so that it can be bigger for when the blackboard does matter. Slight misorder there. Could have had another level in Mercury. Money. It's not a bad score. Yerp. One roll. Oh, not you. Wait. Nice try, idiot. Oh, man. Oh, the Crimson Heart has been so brutal lately. And then he just goes and drops that number on me. Stupid idiot. Nice try, dummy. More blue. I should have used the steel first, actually. Ro forgot to come in from the top ropes with the steel chair. It's fine, I just wanted it to be this queen for some reason. Surely for the eventual shoot the moon value, right? Uh, 19 molts versus what, 40? Could consider start looking for a replacement here. If we get enough steel, maybe like even a mime, is it? $4.8. I think I want the money because we are looking for a Joker replacement right now. How far can you get it only playing pairs? Pretty far. What'd you replace for Supernova, though? You've got some good molt going. Blueprint Brainstorm. Both would be a lot more molts. Because of our levels in Mercury right now, we don't actually need flat molts. I don't think we're quite to the point where Duo is the pickup, right? Because Duo is plus 23. This is Supernova is plus 24. So it would probably need to be something like either scaling like the Constellation or gives us more immediate value. Hello? Haven't seen you in a while. Clearly that's our pickup, right? Smiley face. Oh. Which one of the end of night bosses do you hate the most in Lightning? Personally, I hate seeing the falling star beast. I'm pretty bad at Dancer because I never played Dark Souls 3. Although the first time I saw like the big combo that she did, I like panic rolled, but somehow still full dodged it just because my initial panic roll was perfectly timed so that my remaining panic rolls would all like follow the same combo perfectly. so it wasn't like it wasn't a skill diff. I just like I just got obscenely lucky. Fully roll caught, but like the exact opposite. Fully roll not, if you will. So just because of a lack of familiarity with the boss, I think that's probably it. Like, most of the other ones are just Elden Ring bosses, so I'm pretty familiar with those. You know, it's like running duos with a friend, too, and he was downed, and, like, so there was a lot of pressure on me at the time, and I just got absurdly lucky in that moment. Okay. I guess we can afford to give up one of our hands. Another purple. Sure. I might try Dark Souls 3 sometime when I have some time. It's just, I don't know. Every time, like, I've watched other people play it, and I'm concerned that, like, getting used to the slower controls compared to, like, Elden Ring and especially Night Rain. I don't know if I can go back to playing Elden Ring after playing as much Night Rain as I have. I feel like it would kind of become frustrating trying to, like, essentially relearn movement and reacclimate myself to a new type of movement. But maybe just because I do hear the bosses are fun. I guess we can make some glass? I don't know. We do have pretty decently high base mult. It gives me access to Glass Joker, which is one of the scaling options I was talking about. DS1 feels like drinking honey. Yeah, see, that would I'm not a patient person. And that would be difficult for me. All of my blue seals are on clubs. Supernova is like 2x molt at the moment. A little bit less. So we have reached a point where we could probably take a duo. I've broken 2 Cavendishes so far. One when the run was over and just one, and one right before I won and I died because of it. So both like on anti-8. Probably have to get full blackboard value of this ante. A little more than... Oh, yeah. I was doing the math wrong. It represents... yeah. It is still a little bit more than 2x. T-Smoke, thank you for the 9 months. And the bits. Played Dark Souls series after Elden Ring and found Dark Souls considerably easier than Elden Ring, but a lot of fun. Give it a go. A lot of dedicated Souls players seem to say the exact opposite, but I think you have more, like, levers to build strength in Elden Ring. I think the bosses are probably more difficult, but because you can, like, take your time to get absurd builds that aren't possible in the Dark Souls games. This is just, again, my understanding as somebody that hasn't played them. Elden Ring can be a lot easier. That's unfortunate. You play seeds suggested by viewers. Nope. I do not play seeded runs in general. Most difficult Souls game is the one you play first 90% of the time. yeah, that also could be. Going back and returning to them could be a lot different than the one that you start with. Alright. Speaking of Dark Souls, prepare to die, chat. Should have rolled harder, but who cares? Also relevant to when I died in Night Rain. Where the Bloodborne fans at? Well, the problem with Bloodborne is I haven't owned a PlayStation since the PlayStation 2. And I don't really intend to buy one. So. I would love to play it. But I don't really have the time or energy to, like, emulate it or go through the process of modding it out for the PC port or whatever. So I'll just continue not playing it because I don't really have time to play it right now anyway. Whoops. Yeah, this is my best possible hand here, I think. But it's not even remotely close, so it doesn't matter.
Well met.
Prod, thank you for the 6 months. I think Mime could have been something with how much steel we ended up with, but never shut up. Unlucky. Yeah, let's, we haven't done Ghost Deck in a bit. Oh, okay. Very nice. I keep the 3s. Just hit the spades forehead. Don't do this to me. Thank you. Alright, Steven. It's your turn. Are queens even? What about aces? We drew almost no. Like, I remember seeing a 4. But I don't know if we drew many other even cards. Ooh. Smiley face and egg both looking pretty good right now. I think we take the egg. And we just try and make spade flushes for a bit. Especially with this draw. Such a terrible hack, man. But maybe we could turn it into something. Oh no. I think if we get the dusk, we absolutely have to sell the hack. Let's see if there's an immolate in here, though. Could try and do this and go fours. Or we could just get a medium for the deck fixing. I think I like that. Definitely buy this. I think we sell out of the hack. The rental is just too much for me right now. Fortunate. Well, there's the immolate.
Well met.
Thy V. Thank you for the prime. Hello. Would you like some spades with those spades? Oh! Uh-oh. I don't think I want an eternal DNA right now. Seems like a bad plan. Guess we can take that. Don't understand why Emily gives you so much money. The deck fixing is already good enough. Don't tell Locothunk. Shh. Just let this be our little secret. But like there are times where you can't take it. And there are times where it is a downside. Fortunate. Hey, that's an egg. Check out this beautiful action. We actually probably want to commit to one, right? And we hit you with this. It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Well met.
4, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Holy, back to back. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. We almost started going nowhere. Nah. Trio was tempting. Take another blue. All right. My God. It's a lot of blue seals. I heckin' love blue seals. Hello. Put it on a 3, right? No. No, I didn't. Whoops. Only have 9 hearts, unfortunately. Could try and rebuild our hearts. Is maybe one of the better jokers we've seen so far. We can't really do the onk game plan though, unfortunately. I don't think, because of how few diamonds we have, I don't think we can do the ancient joker, even though that would be good. Alright, let's not play towards the hearts yet, because we don't have them. Was not expecting that to win. Now we just need dice. We need, before we get dice, we need more hearts in our deck. That's a much higher priority right now. Yeah, welcome, Speedbird. Probably just cooked here. I maybe got too greedy on the, should have copied the 10 that I had instead of going for the 8 or the 4. That's a shame.
Well met.
Don't want to have to hex that. But we probably should. It's unlikely we're ever going to be able to get hex value here. Come on, just give me one more face card. Thank you. Sure. Come on. Thank you. It's probably enough greed, right? It was not enough greed. More face cards. More face cards. I think we can maybe expect to play towards 4 of a kind long term. With the way that we're deck building right now. Huge. Getting back over the interest cap is pretty good here. Let's look for money. We're probably taking the voucher, though. Wow. Great tarots for this stage.
Well met.
Do this. Save the strength to get double value. Perfect zebra. They give it the 4 months. Not find the other 10. Hello? Oh, almost pressed the wrong button there. I do kind of want to play that now is the problem. Be nice to get some extra jokers. Alright, I have 6 kings, so it's probably just kings then. Get strength this queen into a king. Then worry less about the tens. There it is. Well, huh. Let's just make sure we get the face cards for now. Bunny. So we just take the dusk for a ride, just in case. Holy. I get some strengths, maybe. Hello? Okay. We might be cooking. I don't think I needed that, but it certainly certainly is nice that we got it. So you're telling me I could get a golden ticket set up here? Oh, maybe we kill this for the Pareidolia. But that is a lot of lost long-term value. I also do just need to worry about my score right now. Yeah. And we go here. I think we kind of want to get out of the faceless, but at the very least it is giving us 1.5x right now. I think we just pretend that the faceless isn't here in terms of the discard effect. Yeah, driver's license was worth it for faceless. I think it was eternal though, and I'm trying to be greedy here. I may have gotten too greedy here. I think I was too greedy here. I needed that 4 of a kind, didn't I? No. Ooh. Alright. We're gonna get punished for this greed eventually. I think the dusk is too early. Especially into the flint. Don't really want to be playing pairs with the setup, but that's currently where we are. And that's going to be 15 as soon as we finish with that. Okay. Do we ever... Is it time to get out of the Midas Mask? I think so. Another purple. Sure. Jesus. What do I even play here? The kings, maybe?
Well met.
Clo Atlanta, thank you for the prime. It's a pretty bad boss blind coming up. Hit both of our purples. Okay. Something needs to change here. Probably has to be the hallucination. Ice cream is pretty good here. Want to be able to shift a high card, but I just can't, right? Well, maybe with the ice cream I can. Jesus, okay.
Ooh.
Huge. Yeah, that keeps the run alive. That may also allow me to go high card here. Uh-oh.
Well met.
Hung. Thank you for the 3 months. Roll once more. Like 14 pairs.
Well met.
And Anonymous, thank you for the gifted subs. All right. We can do this. Four of a kind will probably be the move eventually because we have the deck fixing in place. We're just using high card right now to level up or to increase our econ. And this is probably the pickup. Actually, kind of a nice draw there. Huge. Too impatient again. I forgot about the grabber again. This time is a little bit less catastrophic, just more confusing. Those are pretty bad. Jupiter could be something with all the hearts that we have. Egg. Gonna need some strengths for that. Here's just king. Get through here. I'm not going to greed anything. I need to survive so I can find some strengths for these for these queens. Probably dead? Yeah. How could we ever survive that? I wonder if his strength is just better for us right now. That's a problem. Really bad timing too. This is like the one situation where we don't want to encounter that here. Not a solution. I don't even know if this does enough. Definitely doesn't hurt. That might get me through. The best we could do. Oh, thank you, Cavendish. I went from the worst time to find the plant to maybe the best time. Last Pluto level did it? I mean, they were all very necessary, but yeah. Sure would be nice to find some strengths, though. I passed on an early chance to strengthen that queen, I think, and it's punishing me now. Try and break these. Got one of them down at least. Ah, yes. The Baron build. Hey, welcome, Victor. Surely we'll get a strength eventually, right? It's just a matter of time, smiley face. I'm gonna pay a little bit of money here to see if we can find the other purple. Unfortunate. Sniper, thank you for the super chat. Plant got nothing on photo chat? I don't know, that plant had hands. Okay, this helps. We only got one of the red seals, but that's definitely a good start. And it's in our Fool now. Strength in our Fool. Oh! Okay. I don't have seed money, do I? No. We'll make our own red seal. Starry Bright. Thank you for the 6 months. Here we go. Didn't need to sell both of those. In fact, it was bad to do so. Cinema. Someone needs to stop you. Creeper, thank you for the super chat. Hope you're enjoying Balatro. I think we've got enough levels in high card. That's not our limiting factor right now. That's pretty good. Let's hold the tarot cards for now, see if we can get a strength. We cannot. Hey, congrats, Matthew. We need much better deck fixing before we can even consider that. Nice. That helps. Or at least as a start. $47 card deck. 12. Oh! Wowza. We don't need the Ecto. Espav, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Just a pretty typical gold stake run here. I'm sure very similar to the many that you have. Hope you're doing well, though. If you folks aren't already, go drop a follow to Espav, who does a lot of gold stake streaks. I think PB was 41? Has it gotten bigger since then? Wouldn't be surprised. That is the live streamed record, as far as I know. So if you want to get better at Balatro, Espav is a great resource to do so. I think we go here, and then I think we cut cards rather than... Like, we don't need steel yet. We don't want more blue seals. We want more of the red seals, so... Let's do that. And eventually we will find a strength, I'm sure of it. But it is not this day. Do have a lot of purple, yeah. So we always at least try and find it, because strength? Like, I'm so hard up for a strength here. I think I actually just hold that for a strength. $20 is nice, but one strength takes my scoring to the moon. How long does it take to gold stake 42 runs? Probably 10 hours at least. Probably not, no. I mean, each run is like 15 to 20 minutes, right? If you're playing quickly. And you don't do it over a single stream. One strength is effectively 2 deaths. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. Strength? I've never been so disappointed to see a death in my life. Wait, we have the red seal in hand at least. I guess we can do this. And then watch this as we immediately generate a death. Or rather, a strength. It's actually not bad. Okay, we still do need the photo chat aspect of this a little bit. This is like that justice all over again. Okay. Oh my god, now what dice? Probably, like, I think we've got enough purple with our setup right now. Oh my god, that's huge. And then we draw like this? Are you kidding me? Okay. Strength. Doesn't need to be perfect. Let's keep that inner fool, though. I should have sold this. Any mimes in chat? Speak up. Hello. Are there any mimes in chat? Say something if you're a mime. I'm just getting dono walled. I can't hear you. So what we need is more blue. Surely. Here's the bloodstone that could have been good if we didn't get the Baron. Okay, we probably do want to start making some steel, because our score is not super impressive for where we are in the run. There's no reason to be holding this Neptune. Christian, thank you for the super chat. I am mime, see you in 300 rerolls. I know you're lying because you said something. Get baited. Thank you for the super chat, though. I don't really need more trances here. Or levels in Pluto, but... I guess we've got him. Okay, that's not... We might need to play one of the red seals into the upcoming boss blind. Hello? Am I okay? That must mean we hit the 3-hour mark on today's stream. Honestly, this could be something. So I don't think we're going to get enough strengths to break that. Okay. Find the tarot cards you need with one simple trick. Let's do this. I'm gonna keep this, or this. It's worth more than a single Pluto. Alright, surely that means it's mime time, right? Found the strength, but with no queens in hand. So let's make some steel, I guess. I feel like finding the mime... Stop it, man. Finding the mime is probably more important than anything else right now. Bean. We don't need the bean for score, so probably... probably not worth. Uh-oh. That is another bad boss point for me. Strength? Okay, so with that in mind, we probably do have to take this now. Here. We might have to use the stone purple cards just to like make the 5-card hand. I don't know. The Forgotten Antimatter? Oh, right. It was so long ago, and I've been offered so few good jokers since then that I did become completely oblivious to it. I just don't care about you. Trading card's not it. Ugh. Nah. Okay. At least the deaths are starting to flow in. The Plutos don't matter, the Terra blocking does. And making good use of this death it also does. 8 of spades. Okay, so you're useless. You're not. Oh my god, that solves a lot of issues here. Let's do this into you. Did you get antimatter? No, I'm just cheating. Imagine a mime in here, though. Close. Okay, so we're through a next ante, but probably not much else without a mime. I just used a death, right? So I don't want to use these Plutos. Okay, now I can. The deaths are so much more plentiful than the, Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind if that shows up again. Deaths are so much more plentiful than the strengths, though. My god. Egg. I mean, at this point, we just start deathing the queens into kings. And the kings into kings. Can you imagine? Who would do such a thing? Yeah, there is a world where we could definitely make an idle pivot. That would probably be the good play since we're stuck with this Chad. The idols that I have found have been either... I think have all been perishable, though. So you can't really pivot into an idol when it's not going to be there for long. Or when I was still just, like, trying to make the build exist. Okay, there's one strength target for me. Nice. Honestly, that idol is looking more and more feasible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then these two don't really count. Punished. Let's maybe start going for that idle pivot. That will probably give us the best chance of extending the run. That was a really good Emperor, by the way. Smiley face. I don't need smiley face. I don't need idle. I've got smiley face, right, Ryan? It's pretty good. We definitely need something to change, or we're not going to beat next ante. That's something. That gives us the flexibility of either game plan as well. Holy. I think that officially qualifies as something. There's our strength. All right. What do you have for me? Polychrome? That would push me towards idle too. Nope. Goodbye, egg. Thank you for your service. This gives me a little bit more time to set up for the theoretical idol as well as find it. So it's just a matter of which piece comes first between like idol and mime. Kopi, thank you for the membership. Do we take another chance at polychrome or just add the steel? Should have just added the steel, but okay. I think all my queens are gone. I can't ecto with this setup right now because of the banana specifically and the troubadour. So I need to like be able to find a direction before I can decide, before I can do that. It's you. You don't think this will win, right? Should have moved my, there we go. Two still. They're hard to find though. It might be enough for, that is enough for next ante. So that gives me even more time to waffle between the different setup. Stop showing me the trance, man. And the Wii. Probably do want the purple on the stones. Needle, okay. I can't goof around too much here. That's nice at least. I don't actually think we have seen the heart boss, which is a little concerning, but that's easier to deal with than the plant would have been at this stage. Mouth is fine. I mean, at this point, we do want to kill the non-red seals. Now we just have those two non-red seals to go. It can be E14. I don't think we're gonna get a hand that's worth emulating. Jeez. So it's only this one. I miscounted. Just want to make more red seal. I think we might want to drop down an ante just so we can make more money. 3x? I think I can do that, actually. Well, not if we're going to drop down. That's useless if we drop down the ante. That's pretty good. There we go. Now we can finally use this. And all I need is one more pickup here. There it is. Okay. Idle is online. For whatever that's worth. So it gives us a lot of flexibility. Don't need that. There's no point in you existing. Let's get the non-red seals out of here. Make sure we play high card here. Whoops. That was without any photo chat value. Okay, just finish cleaning up the deck. Get the red seals out of here. They're non-red seals. Honestly, could be worth getting the gold cards out too, since it's a lot of scoring loss without the mime. I don't know if I want to use the cryptid yet. Because again, I don't really know what direction we are playing towards still. That gives us even more time to figure it out. But does not answer the question yet. Oh my god. Guess we just play this again. Herkio would be really funny here. Well, that would give us an answer at least. Photo die for mime? Probably. I think Troubadour might be better than a photo right now. If photo is ×8, we'd have to like think about how much 2 extra steel pieces adds to our score. Thinking is not my strong suit. I think we're just gonna tank the boss blind. Because there's a pretty big risk in re-rolling into the heart boss. Because I'm still not sure if we've hit it yet. Mime is way better than photo right now? Oh yeah, there's no question about that. Plant is coming. I can assure you that it is not, no. The plane already came? Yeah, it's in its refractory period. We have to buy it, but looking kind of dead next ante. Should have rolled harder. Okay. That just saved me a lot of money. E16 might be feasible with a full steel hand. E17 is what I need though. Which I think we can actually get if we play a red seal with the photo, because I was without photo. I mean, the Troubadour is definitely more than that, and so is the photo. Worst case scenario, we just rip the cryptid, but I don't think it's necessary to do so. Alright, we could have held the gold card.
Well met.
Jesus. Skeezits. Thank you for the 8 months. Did you take a voucher skip for Overstock? I mean, I'm dead next ante, so... with no money, so nothing matters. I need to see shops to find mime if I want the voucher skip to matter. think we just full roll. Like, this doesn't matter if we don't find the thing that we need to buy. That's an unfortunate draw for me. I skip rebate. What do I sell for it? What? How do I survive if I take the rebate with one discard? That has to be bait. It's an unfortunate voucher to find here. I think we can beat the boss blind with the, Oh, there's got to be a mime in here, I suppose. There's not. Get to see maybe one more shop. Play this. We need to make a bigger hand, so we want to make sure we have all of the juice here. Yeah, I think the cryptid might get us there if we draw the right hand. I mean, this is quite literally the best hand we could draw and play, so if this doesn't beat it, nothing will. We don't even beat the small blind here. Unlucky. Good run. The mime just unfortunately never materialized. But Trance did? Yeah. Oh, I cannot believe how many copies of Trance we saw. Dodge. All right. We've been going for about 4 hours, so that's probably a good time to call it. I will be back tomorrow with the usual stream time and usual content. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. If you're on Twitch, I'm going to send you over to Halion, who is playing against Zeno right now in Major League Balatro. If you're on YouTube, go watch Zeno's stream or wait for the match to post on the official Major League Balatro Discord. Or not Discord, well, YouTube. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow.